welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiny Vegan, and if you haven't been here before, please like and subscribe. As always, it really helps me. I really do appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. So in today's video, it's just going to be a quick one, and I just wanted to do my 5 top tips for beginner vegans. So I have my little notepad, as always, when it's anything that I have to remember. So I know that this video has probably been made quite a lot. Most beginner vegans are going to stumble across the same problems. So number 1 has got to be, don't make veganism a major change. So I know this is controversial and a bit hypocritical, because this is the complete opposite of what I did. So I went vegan from vegetarian overnight. I've been vegetarian my entire life, and literally I went to sleep one night and the next day I woke up vegan. It was like a switch. So for me that worked. That doesn't work for a lot of people. I would advise that instead of making it an overnight change, which works for some people, it works for me, and it might work for you. If that works for you, then you go for it. But a lot of people it won't work for. A lot of people need to ease themselves into it. So it would probably be, alongside this tip, would be don't beat yourself up about anything. Because the fact that you want to go vegan is saying that you have a conscience, is saying that you understand the suffering that you're causing through your diet through not being vegan. And I think that's a big thing that you should appreciate. You know, you shouldn't beat yourself up because, you know, you're not vegan like overnight like I was or your friend was or whatever. It's your journey, it's your call. Small changes. So let's say you're a meat eater and you're like, okay, I think I'm going to go vegetarian first and then I'm going to go vegan, because that might be a more sustainable for me, as in I might be able to carry on with this diet for longer than if I just instantaneously went vegan and then within a month I was craving like dairy milk and I gave in and had dairy milk. Let's say you just have a meat-free Monday, or you have one meal a day which you make vegan. So that might be as simple as having oat milk on your muesli. So these are very simple changes that you can make daily. So you can either make it so if you personally eat a lot of meat, so maybe you go to McDonald's a lot, maybe you try the vegan or vegetarian option. Whatever change you're making, you are making a change and it's making a difference. So don't think that whatever you're doing isn't good enough, because it is. Praise yourself when you're making those changes, because you're doing a fantastic job, and I'm here to support you. And don't forget, if any of you ever need any help or any suggestions, tips, want to talk to someone about vegan problems, if you don't have people in your family or friends who are vegan, I don't understand, or if you need motivation to stay vegan, I will never judge you for not wanting to be vegan, but I would love to have the opportunity to help you stay on this track or get onto this track in the first place. So if you have any questions, just want to chat about veganism or anything, just hit me up either in the comment section below, or I'll put my Instagram on the screen and you can DM me. I will always be happy to help. The second one, which is kind of following on from my first point, is treat yourself. So I think this one is the most important one, because I myself struggle with this. So I have this mentality that I like to save money. I'm not so much of a cheapskate, because there are things that I'm happy to spend money on, you know, if it's like an experience or something. But when it comes to weekly shopping, I like to shop cheaper so that I have money to spend on things which are more important to me. I will try to save money, and that does include sometimes not treating myself to that vegan bar of chocolate because it's a little bit more expensive. But I'm really craving chocolate, but I'll go, no, I don't need that, I won't buy that. But then within about 3 days, I'm craving like dairy milk, because that was my all-time favourite chocolate. It still is, even though I haven't eaten it for a long time. And I will crave that instead of craving the vegan chocolate, which I first craved. So at first maybe I craved a mini moo, and now I crave dairy milk. Whereas if I'd given in and I'd had that mini moo and satisfied my cravings, then I probably wouldn't be craving the dairy milk and more likely to stray off the vegan path. And that includes eating vegan junk food if that's what you're craving, maybe splashing out a bit and buying a vegan ice cream. If you're really craving Ben & Jerry's, you buy yourself vegan Ben & Jerry's. The third one is join some Facebook groups. Follow some amazing vegan people on Instagram. When I first went vegan, I was about 14 and I didn't have a mobile phone. My family didn't really encourage the use of screen time. I didn't have any access to anywhere which said like the new vegan foods that were coming out. See, now I've joined all these Facebook groups, these vegan Facebook groups. I follow loads of vegan people on Instagram, and I can see someone will be posting fruit pastels are turning vegan, Carnation is bringing out a new vegan condensed milk, all this kind of jazz. I will hear about it and I will be able to look out for things. Obviously when I was about 14, I didn't go food shopping anyway, my mom did it. You can really see like what's new that's coming out that's vegan, like watch vegan hauls on YouTube, do all this kind of stuff, and then, you know, next time you go shopping, you can treat yourself to these things because you know what's on the market. People would be posting things, or they're finding an accidentally vegan find which you wouldn't even think about looking at, because you'd just be like, oh, that's definitely not going to be vegan, when actually someone had the mind to check it, and, you know, then you'll know for next time. It's a game changer. Follow vegan people on YouTube, then you can look up, then they'll post recipes, vegan hauls, all that kind of stuff. So my fourth one is eat a varied, balanced diet. So obviously I'm going to promote this. I think everyone should obviously promote a very balanced diet, but a balanced diet does include treating yourself. Important, so that you're hitting your protein intake, your fat intake, your carbohydrate intake, you're getting all those nutrients and vitamins and minerals in as well. So you need to make sure that you're eating plenty of pulses, legumes, so that's lentils, chickpeas, haricot beans, then you're getting all your different grains in, so quinoa, couscous. So making sure that you're eating, literally eating the rainbow. So eating as varied and as healthy and nutritious as possible. But you need to make sure that you are really focusing on it as a vegan. Although I think it's a very healthy diet, it is easier, possibly easier, for you to be deficient in something if you aren't taking care of your body and your diet. So although things like spinach has calcium in it, soy milks are fortified with calcium, you know, all this kind of stuff, you can get it all in. You need to make sure that you are keeping an eye on your diet to make sure that you are getting all in. It's very possible and it's very easy when you know what you're doing, but at first you won't. So you should watch people like someone I'd always recommend when it comes to diet is Healthy Crazy Cool, because he's a qualified nutritionist. So he knows what he's talking about. He always eats very healthily, but he also shows like if he has a bit of chocolate and stuff like that. So I think he's a really good person to follow if you want to have an idea of what's a really good, healthy, balanced, varied diet. So tying into that is supplements. So a supplement that I think that everyone should really have is B12. So make sure that you go and get yourself a B12 supplement if you're going vegan. Even if you're not vegan, a B12 supplement, you can't really go wrong. So I would recommend you going and seeing a nutritionist or a dietitian, and they will help you in that regard, because they can do they can look at blood panels, and they can make sure that you're really getting all your vitamins, minerals in, at what you're low in. Are you low in iron, calcium, B12, D3? They'll be able to tell you all of that. Not all supplements are vegan, so you have to be careful, especially with capsules. Sometimes they have gelatin in them, things like that. My last and probably one of the most important ones is remember why you started. You need to think, before you go vegan, why are you going vegan? Are you going vegan for your health because you have maybe high blood pressure or diabetes, or you're overweight? Are you going vegan for environmental reasons? Are you going vegan for animal rights? Why are you going vegan? And you need to keep that in the forefront of your mind, because that is going to be the single most important thing that will keep you on this path. Because if you don't have any reason for going vegan, it's just a fad and it's a trend, and you're like, yeah, I'll get on board with this, you know, it could be fun. You will then label yourself as vegan, and you will get judgment from other people when you stop being vegan. And that will really put you off veganism. Because if you're not vegan for the right reasons, so you're vegan because your friend went vegan, you're more likely to stop being vegan. If you have a strong belief about why you're vegan, so environmental, health, whatever it is, then that will keep you on the straight and narrow. And if you're vegan for environmental reasons, watch documentaries on how animal agriculture impacts the environment. If you're vegan for animal reasons, watch the footage of these cows being sent to slaughter for your beef burger, or the cows being artificially inseminated. They are very upsetting. But I think if you can't sit there and watch it because you find it too upsetting, imagine being that animal. I think that's just a massive eye-opener. Because if you can't sit through it, why would you want to contribute to it? The least I can do is pick up the no chicken nuggets instead of the chicken nuggets. Do you know what I mean? But we're all human. We all make mistakes and we all have slip-ups. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I know it was probably quite a quick one, but I had quite a lot to say, even though it was only 5 quick tips. If you like these kind of videos and you'd like to see a video on maybe why I went vegan or how to go vegan, just let me know in the comment section below and I will happily do one of them for you. I'm trying to upload twice a week now, but we're seeing how that goes, because I'm definitely going to keep doing my upload on Friday, but then if I have time to edit another video, I will put one up maybe Tuesday or Wednesday once a week as well. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you're vegan and how you went vegan, why you went vegan. I want to know about it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and share it among your friends and family. I hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Let's all fly together, and I will show you a place you